Hustlers University. This is the smartest thing you've ever done, because this is the first time, besides the PhD course, where I'm going to lay down all of my knowledge in the world, everything I know about making money. So the way this came around was I was convincing yet another person to not go to university.
That's why you hear so many people that defend this, even in my comments on my videos and whatnot, say, oh, it's so much better than a university, like a liberal university scheme. Like, he's hooking them in with reactionary points of view that a lot of people hold on to regardless. They already have that. And then using that as an opportunity to like gain confidence, instill confidence in them, and then turning around and selling them the product that is himself, basically.
Biggest mistake people make in their lives is traditional education. It's a waste of time. It's a scam.
The first time I ever heard about this dude is exactly the never seen Star Wars Twitter meme. Yeah, that was when he first popped off and everyone was clowning on him. I never thought that he would recover from that and then turn into like a person who was able to really market himself to a lot of other idiots who look at a Bugatti and immediately assume that he's successful and killing it. How is millions not killing it? Brother, just because someone makes money doesn't mean that they're doing the right thing or the appropriate thing. You understand that, right? Making money by scamming motherfuckers, you dumbass. What have I always said about scammers? Old HasanAbi heads know, because I've been talking about scammers on the internet for a very long time. I'm fascinated with con men, right? If the main source of revenue for you is how to get rich quick schemes, and the job or the presentation that you're offering to people is not how to get rich quick by selling how to get rich quick schemes, then you're just fucking people over, because he's making money by selling you the idea that you can get rich. But the way he's getting rich is by selling you the idea of teaching you how to get rich. Do you get it? He's not selling you something different. That's not how he made his money. That is what he's offering, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, basically, he's lying when he offers you that, though. Do you get it? He's lying when he says, oh, you can get rich too, because that's how pyramid schemes work, which is why after this, I will have to fucking show you the John Oliver video one more time about pyramid schemes, because a lot of you have to refresh your memory.
If an airplane is flying through the sky, even if its engines fail, it will continue to fly. It will not fall out of the sky and instantly crash to the ground. It will continue to fly. Do you know why? Because it has forward momentum. And a business is exactly the same. The key with business is to make sure you're always moving forward. If you have an idea right now and you have someone you're working with, let's say you need a new website. You tell the company it's going to take 2 weeks.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't always keep going forward, brother. It inevitably crashes. Does this guy literally think if engine failure doesn't ultimately lead to a plane crash? What the fuck? It's a great analogy that he just described, because yes, inevitably that plane has to land one way or the other. Not dissimilar to a multi-level marketing scheme that is designed around uplifting this singular insecure individual.
No, it's not going to take 2 weeks. It's going to take 3 days. We're going to find someone else. You can build a good website in 3 days. People have unrealistic, stupid time frames. Everyone thinks things take forever. Me, as a man who knows nothing about web design, in 2 weeks, I could learn web design and build a website.
Dog, yeah, like his rap songs. But you remember yesterday when someone told us that the background as to why he has like all these like weird fucking rap videos? It was because he told a rapper he could make a rap music video and a song in 24 hours. It's like, yeah, but the product is shit. He sells these videos and these lessons for $50, right? Ultimately, it's not a lot of money if you're desperate. If you have like $50 to spend, it's like, oh, it's only 10 coffees, right? Not that big of a deal. Like I'm learning life lessons, but you're not actually learning anything. It's small enough that it's not a big deal, but it's large enough that he can generate a fucking fat revenue stream off of it, especially when he also ties other people who have already signed on to selling the courses for him.
People are lazy, people are slow, people are complacent, including you. Everything must happen instantly, quickly, fast, speed, attack. Hitler conquered Europe with blitzkrieg. You need to go quickly. I cannot emphasize this enough. Lesson 1, speed is important. Nothing can be slow.
Absolutely under no circumstance do you have to hand it to Hitler. That's a weird ass person to fucking draw, inspiration from, okay? Also, does he not know what happened to Hitler? Why does he keep using analogies of failure at the end? Like a candle that burned bright and then inevitably fucking ended. Every single fucking example he's used is about like how people went fucking fast and then they just got owned.
So I got this job at TriStar. I'm there. I break the company sales record in the first month. How? Because I was just on the phone. Hard work. Just calling. I would call everyone. So I broke the company record. In the first month, I landed 3 40 grand deals, 120 grand I brought in, 10% turnover, 10% commission, 12 grand for me. I was 20.
Look, as someone who did biz dev for TYT and sales for TYT, who also broke fucking records at TYT, but to be fair, we didn't really have a fucking direct sales team before me. I'll just say this much. And I know that there's sales motherfuckers in this chat right now. It is a gruesome job. It's fucking awful. Debase yourself regularly and it breaks your fucking brain. But this, what you're seeing on screen, is the product. It turns everyone into like people who believe Patrick Bateman is like the coolest character on the planet. It's absolutely the fucking worst. You have to be a gigantic douchebag. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, there is not any information here. It's funny how prominent MLMs are among young Zoomer men that play Fortnite, but also old Mormon housewives. Motherfuckers need to leave their home. Yeah. The sad part about it is that, like, there's no regulatory mechanism against it. And ultimately, they're not all that different from how a lot of other capitalist companies work, or just capitalism and how it works. But it is pretty funny that, like, one, he's preying on the vulnerable, and the lessons that he is offering you are basically the exact same shit, but in longer format. The exact same shit that you can get from a TikTok video of him being like, yeah, that's right. I'm a top G, I'm a top bloke. I made a lot of money back in the day. Here's how I made it. He's just doing that, but in longer format, in a more boring format, to be honest. So the ironic side of this is that, like, not only are people paying for this and it's a whole bunch of nothing, but also his fans that want to get other people to pay for it make better fucking videos than he does. Like, at least his fucking fans make it compelling and short, snippy. You know what I mean?
The name of this company was T2 Television. T2. T2 Television proves speed wins. Get the money in. Get a deal. Produce the advert. Get it out. Get someone else in. Get money now, speed.
Wait, how?
No, we can't wait. When's the meeting? Oh, next Wednesday. No, it's not next Wednesday. It's tomorrow. Tell him we'll go there tomorrow.
Wait, how? Like, he's not talking about how to build, like, a Rolodex. And I say this because, like, oh my God, it's giving me fucking flashbacks from my sales job. But he's not talking about how to build a Rolodex. He's not even talking about how to do cold calls appropriately. He's literally just saying everything that you see on a fucking sales Instagram account. Like ABC, always be closing.
Tomorrow. They can only travel to us next Wednesday. We'll go to them tomorrow. We have to close the deal now. Money now. Speed. As a business, your primary concern is always making money. And when people think of how to start a business, all they start thinking about is how to spend money. Oh, I need to find a makeup brand. I find some makeup and test it out and then get a logo and get some labels made and get a warehouse and get...
I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna just like teach you how to do drop shipping scams, which you can find for free on YouTube. And I'm kind of disappointed, but it's like literally, that would be a step up from what he's describing. I thought he would at the very least like give you basic like fucking econ minus 101. Yeah, this is awesome. No wonder he didn't want to fucking explain any of the things that he describes to people at his fucking Hustlers University. Hustlers University is great because, like, he basically is saying he's the hustler and you're the sucker, and he's just hustling you out of $50.
Get a website and spend. Where's the money in? Where's the money? This is a business. Where's the fucking money?
Bro, this is like giving financial advice in the form of saying, a lot of people are buying stocks when they're high and selling when they're low. But what you're supposed to be doing is buying low and selling high. That's how you do it. That'll be $50 now, mate. He literally just saying it's not a business if it's not profitable. People are too busy like spending upfront capital to launch a business and get it off the ground and not focusing on like generating revenue.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd make a website with makeup on it and prices, and I'd start advertising. Bang! Now I'm making money. I'm getting orders.
It's drop shipping, but not even. Because unless he connects you to Alibaba or like there's a place where you can buy fucking makeup for much cheaper. Like here, you know how easily I can do this? I'll explain it to you. Do you want to make money easily and quickly and fast? Do you hate capitalism, or do you hate your boss or your manager? Do you want to get rich quick? Go to Amazon right now, take a look at what the top selling toy is, and then you go to fucking Alibaba or any number of these like wholesale Chinese websites. You can literally even get the same exact factory that makes the top selling toy, and then you fucking outcompete the Amazon marketplace by literally making it cheaper. And you make a website, or you get on the Amazon marketplace and you take the fucking Alibaba product, and depending on how much they're purchasing, you just buy it off Alibaba and then you fucking sell it on Amazon, or you sell it on Facebook Marketplace, or you sell it on fucking Instagram, or wherever the fuck you can sell. Hella people do this shit. Except when you do that, you don't realize, you don't acknowledge that you need capital to even start selling these items. Where do you get that capital if daddy isn't rich, Andrew? No, dude, he's telling you should scam motherfuckers. He's telling you to literally sell the product without actual product. What's going to happen when there are returns? People are going to be like, well, this sucks. I don't like this. I'm going to return it. You have no insurance. You have nothing.
If you start business this way, make a website, put some pictures on there, pretend you've got a whole bunch of stuff you ain't got, and start getting money in, you can start this business for $5,000. Let's say for the website, $5,000. That's $195,000 difference. Now, the problem with this business is you're going to start getting money in and you're not going to have any way to fulfill the orders. But back to business lesson number 1, because you're a fast worker, because you're industrious.
Wait, did he just say do fraud?
If you start business this way, make a website, put some pictures on there, pretend you've got a whole bunch of stuff you ain't got, and start getting money in, you can start this business for $5,000.
I mean, you have to like, in America, there's like very little regulation because like, you know, places like Delaware exist, you know what I mean? And like America has always historically sided with capital. But if you're like not big enough, if you're not big enough to overcome like the possible legal scrutiny, what he's giving you is basically a one-track like fast pass to get actually in a lot of legal scrutiny, in a lot of legal trouble. Unless a part of the Hustlers University is literally just to move to Romania so you can evade the authorities. He's literally just like, yeah, do all of this, but then move to Romania, right? And then when you move to Romania, then the American authorities can't get to you. The problem with all of this is that he's just saying, like, don't even start a fucking LLC or anything. Not realizing that, like, if you don't do that, if you don't have a fucking limited liability corporation, which, by the way, is, like, super simple to fucking start up. Oh, my God, I'm literally Andrew Tate right now. I'm giving you better advice than he is. Just go to LegalZoom. It's like $50. But if you don't do that, you're personally liable. The entire purpose of a LLC is so that you're not personally liable. So if you do inevitably end up getting fucking sued, how am I a socialist? And I'm describing this to dumb motherfuckers, the tater tots, for free. The entire purpose of a limited liability, an LLC, is specifically so that you don't get fucking screwed. So a lot of people on TikTok also, for example, give you the advice, okay? And this is not legal advice. This is not financial advice. Don't take anything I say seriously. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't even have a credit card, okay? However, for example, a lot of people that have LLCs will then turn around and fucking buy a car that's over 6,000 pounds or 5,000 pounds. Why? Because if you get a business vehicle, there's like a loophole basically. That's why a lot of people go and buy like fucking massive SUVs or G-Wagons and shit, where you get pretty much all of that as a tax write-off. If you get all of that written off your taxes, now that's an asset that is a part of your LLC. What that means is if you get in a fucking car accident with that, someone could literally sue your entire business and take every fucking dime you have. A lot of people don't realize that that's a gigantic risk that they're taking when they actually are trying to offset some of the cost. And also, this dude doesn't even have, he's not even giving enough of the scams away. But of course, the reason why he's not saying start an LLC is because he thinks that's like all bullshit. Company liability is different than your personal liability. If you got in a fucking car accident with your own car and you have your own insurance, they can't hit you in your LLC. They can't like be like, oh, I'm taking money from his business. They can take your entire, like, you're personally liable, but your company is not liable.
Also, with $5,000 startups, you can now, for the same price as starting one company, you can now start 40 companies. One of them is going to work.
Bro, dude, what the fuck? Multiple LLCs for each individual item? Yeah, dude, totally. Do that. See what happens to your fucking bank account. The IRS is going to recognize it at some point, and you're not a billionaire, so you're not going to be able to fucking evade the authorities, okay? They can sit on the coast of Antalya in their fucking yacht for decades without getting served. But you can't do that. You're not a billionaire. You're not a multimillionaire. You're not going to be able to fucking evade the IRS. You're a dumb motherfucker who's broke, who thinks like, you can scam the IRS. The IRS doesn't have enough manpower or the authority in most instances to go after the top real financial criminals. But they certainly use all of that fucking free time that they have going after the little guy.
Because they're $5,000 each to start. One of them's going to work.
Wait, he said start 40 businesses for $5,000 instead of one business. If you have, first of all, how the fuck do we have $200,000? Like, where's that coming from? Who has $200,000? Secondly, why are you sinking $5,000 into a failed business? And also, lastly, he literally said, don't buy assets or whatever with $200,000 and start 40 businesses for $5,000. Well, you're still spending that same money. Let's say you have that upfront capital. Why the fuck would you sink that into 5 failing businesses rather than one where you at the very end of it will still maintain like, I don't know, fucking some level of assets that you can sell again rather than just throwing it, like lighting it on fucking fire. So even from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense. I'm just going to read something completely random and has nothing to do with what Andrew Tate is describing, but maybe you'll understand. There might be some similarities. So there is the word I could use for it, like a scheme where basically you pay existing investors with funds collected from new investors. And it kind of rhymes with Fonzie, and it quite literally feels like what he's describing here, where he's basically saying like, oh yeah, sell a product that doesn't exist to people and then take the money from that product that you haven't sold them to start up another business. Also, I don't know. I mean, that one also has kind of a pyramid-like funnel. It's really interesting. Isn't this how Tesla operated for like years? Oh, abso-fucking-lutely is what I would say if I wasn't worried about some sort of legal liability. So I will not be saying that. But if I were to say that, if I were to say Tesla operated like that, I mean, Tesla did not operate like that. Of course not. How dare you say that? But like, maybe it did a little bit. Okay, maybe. Here's how a Ponzi scheme works. At the top level, you have a schemer. The schemer convinces someone to invest by promising an unusually high rate of return. Second level is the investors. Investors place their money with the schemer, initially receiving their investment returns. You need to do this to instill confidence in other people. That's a success story. This is exactly how a pyramid scheme works as well, for the record. You got to have a couple guys be like, oh my God, this is a success story. This guy fucking killed it. He gave me like fucking 50% returns on my investment. How did he get the capital to pay these guys back? He got it from more investors. More people see the operation working and decide to join in, investing with the schemer. There you go. And at the fourth level, you have even more investors. The scheme gets more popular and more people invest. Ultimately, a lot of that wealth is trickling upwards towards this person who is just burning the fucking cash on fire, Top G style. Look, the reason why I wanted to look into his course and the reason why I wanted to look into his offerings is because if you're new here, you're probably unfamiliar with this, but I'm not exactly too fond of people getting fucking scammed. I'm not exactly too fond of scammers. I'm not exactly too fond of like people preying on the weak and vulnerable. I'm not exactly too fond of people that do stuff like that. And Andrew Tate is all of those things. He does pretty much all of those things. The unfortunate reality is that like some of you are in here watching because you are in the scam, that you're a part of it. So you don't see it, you don't understand it. But this is precisely the reason why I'm looking into it, so that like maybe I could pull some people away from and make people recognize that like not only is he a grifter, but he's not even good at like teaching you how to scam. You pay $50 and you're getting like not even good scams. Like I could teach you how to scam even better than this for fucking free. Tate is talking about losing nothing if you fail, as if opportunity cost is not a thing, and that is disregarding the $50 buy-in. Yeah, I mean, this in and of itself is like really funny and really ironic though. It's the exact same thing I mentioned earlier, right? He knows his target market. He doesn't need to be smart. If you're smart, you're boring. He wants people think intelligent commentary is boring and stupid.
The vibe's down. It's boring. It's late at night for me. I came here to have fun. You're being boring. No one thinks you're cool. No one thinks you're intelligent. No one thinks you're funny.
Because those are the people that are going to pay $50 to buy into a program that doesn't even adequately teach you how to do scams. This is Hustlers University 1.0. Will you ever review 2.0? It's way different and includes things like crypto. That's what most people are buying. Yeah, that's a scam too, brother. If the bare bones of his like traditional business building strategies is just scam motherfuckers, then why the fuck would you ever think that crypto, which is an environment that is target rich with scams for a bunch of suckers, is going to be smart? He's added a secondary layer into scamming people. Okay, there's like part 4, part 5 again, and then part 6. I don't even want to fucking watch the rest of this, brother. There is nothing new or interesting here. I can't watch more of this. Would you let your girl go to the club alone, Hasan? Fuck yeah. What do you mean alone? With her friends? Yeah, of course. That'd be fucking weird if she went to the club alone. That's like that's such a weird thing. But yeah, of course I would what do you mean? If she wants to go to a fucking club with like her girlfriends, whoever the fuck she wants to go with, why the fuck would I care? If you don't have even that level of fucking trust in whoever you're dating, then it's not a fucking relationship. Why the fuck? What are you afraid of? What is she going to do? In a hypothetical, let's say I have a girlfriend. Let's say she's going out to the club with her girlfriends or just going out to the club. Okay. She's like, hey, I'm going to go to the club. I say, yeah, sure. What's going to happen? Is she going to find a fucking better dude than me? No. How does that work? If you're not a fucking insecure little beta male, you shouldn't give a fuck about that. You know, you're just incredibly insecure if you literally think that like the first sight of another man is going to cause your girlfriend to literally be like, oh my God, it's over. This relationship is over now. Bro, she's going without you, lol. There's a chance that could happen. Okay, let's say it happens. Then the relationship is over. Then she wasn't the right one anyway. Why would I live my entire life in fear? That is so unhealthy. If you straight up, one, believe that there are other men out there that can like steal your girl or whatever, you are always going to want to control her behavior, and that relationship is going to fall apart because of that insecurity. That insecurity is going to cause resentment. That insecurity is going to cause resentment because you're constantly telling her what she can and can't do. That's a human being, dog. Relationships are built on mutual respect and trust. If you don't respect your partner, that's the kind of shit that you're going to do. And eventually, your partner is not going to want to be your partner anymore. That's how you get someone to cheat on you. When you see a woman is like a car, like a Lamborghini, would you park your car in a neighborhood that has a high crime rate knowing that anyone can break into it? I don't think so. Words of Andrew Tate. What the fuck? Sometimes it's okay to let people have a little me time, you know? I don't understand. But yeah, I mean, that Lamborghini example is great because you are just treating another whole ass human being like a fucking commodity.
You know, for a while I thought Hustlers University was just a scam, but I realized that I'm wrong. It's actually a scam and a pyramid scheme. Why do you think there's like 10,000 Andrew Tate accounts and they all have a ton of followers? And why do you think every single one has a link in their bio to Hustlers University?
Yeah. I mean, this is what I was describing, yeah.
Because if you sell it to someone else, you get 50% as a referral bonus. He just passes it off under the guise as affiliate marketing, but that's not what it is. Affiliate marketing is selling stuff and getting commission, not buying into something and then getting someone else to buy.
Exactly. In order to fucking get involved, you have to fucking buy into it. That's where the main source of revenue comes from. That's why it's a multi-level marketing scheme. The product itself is of no value, but that's not what we're talking about.
To buy into it too, and getting a commission from that. That, my friends, is just a pyramid. What's really funny is there'll be like a couple websites that say, no, this isn't a scam. And then you'll go and click on the guy's name who wrote it, and he's just clearly working for fucking Andrew Tate. Same thing here. It says Hustler University, it's not a scam. And then you go on the person's page, and there's some type of paid shill to promote multi-level marketing schemes.
Problem is, videos like this only have 1,000 views. Videos where Andrew Tate is like looking like a boss. Look at how fucking sick he is. All those videos that end up suspiciously also, once again, promoting motherfucking Hustlers University so that the person who's promoting it can get a fucking sweet, affiliate code-backed profit to pass the bag off to someone else. Those videos get millions of fucking views.
If you actually like research this guy and don't just listen to what he says, you'll see he has so many failed businesses. And people say, oh, but he's putting all the info on how to make money in one place. Yeah, so are all of these free websites right here after I Googled best side hustles.
We're not going to finish this. I can't do this anymore, okay? We're gonna watch this. This guy took the Andrew Tate course and talks briefly about 2.0, and then after that we're gonna move on. Okay?
Well, I had a heart attack. Get the fuck up. What's wrong with you? If you had the choice of having some food or having a Bugatti, what would you have?
Andrew Tate has a course named Hustlers University 2.0. So this week, with absolutely no knowledge of Andrew Tate whatsoever, we will be taking his course. If by the end of the video you see me in a Bugatti, you know exactly why. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's hop straight into Hustlers University 2.0. What are War Room Soldiers? Is that like what he calls his like community? This course apparently teaches you stock analysis, option plays, crypto analysis, e-commerce copywriting, freelancing, flipping, financial planning, affiliate marketing, business. This dude does everything. This course is literally for everything. It's not just for one thing. That's ridiculous. Look at this tagline. It's time to get rich. Welcome to Hustlers University 2.0. We are in the Discord.
That's what Hustlers University is about. Making sure that you become a more valuable person.
Okay, so we've got ourselves the time cash quadrant. So I guess like we need to put ourselves in one of these categories, and whichever one that we are in is like the path that we're gonna follow. I've got more than 28 hours for free of work, and I've got more.
At least this looks a little bit cooler than the previous one. Like the previous one was like really bad.
Than $5,000 USD, so I'm gonna go with that one. But if you give someone insider information, a guaranteed 10 times, you will only need 10K to achieve. Hold on, am I getting insider information in here? If so, I mean, doesn't sound too bad. This is really interesting. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do here. Now, given that my channel is mostly centered around the stock market, we're gonna go with stocks because I know everybody watching this wants to know about options and stocks. That's what everybody wants. It says the minimum monetary requirement is $2,000. Professor plays, which you simply copy and paste to make money. I don't know about that. Okay, we are on day 1 so far, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I absolutely love the structure of this course. So I don't know anything about Andrew Tate. All I
Wait, homie is selling it.
know is that he mispronounces Bugatti all the time, and that he says ridiculous things and gets away with it. But what's crazy is that like when I'm watching this course, like low key, the information that they're giving out is pretty vital. I mean, it's only been 1 day, so like I don't have a Bugatti yet, but I will if I keep watching these videos, right? Let's start the quiz. It's very common for people to blow up their accounts when they start less than 2,000.
Daily analysis, economic events, macro strategy, gold messages, trading, mindset, AMA recordings, free membership, H2 student wins, H2 announcements. Do not begin trading with less than $2,000. If you don't have $2,000 to deposit, then learn one of the many other skills provided to make $2,000.
That's completely true. So one thing that I think is completely true that they are preaching over and over and over again is don't start with less than $2,000. If you are trading options and you start with less than $2,000, you will blow up your account. And that's the same thing that I've always told people, because people ask me questions on Discord, or they'll ask me questions on Instagram or Twitter, and they'll be like, I've got $200. And like the first thing I think is like, bro, $200, you will lose all your money. One play.
Bro, what the fuck? This is a promo, dog. This is a finance guy who's saying like you should start by trading options. Like what the fuck? There's a no refund policy, by the way, for the record, if you sign on. Here, apparently at 2:05, there's a Here, there are money-making methods inside Hustle University that require investing money. Hustlers University 2.0, this Discord group and our associates are not registered financial advisors and held no formal qualifications. This is just propaganda. I wonder if it's the dude himself that sent it. But basically, you can cancel your subscription at any time. If you need help canceling, this is an informative-based group. Membership subscription is based on a recurring monthly charge of $49, automatic charge. Refund policy. Refund requests will not be accepted due to the nature of the content you have accessed. Oh, so yeah, once you're in, once you pay fucking $50 and you're like, I don't want this, well, then you're fucked.
Dude, these quizzes are f***ing me up, man. I'm missing questions on these quizzes left and right. I have been taking quizzes for the last 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie, a little stressed out. I feel like I'm in school again, but hey, it is literally called the Hustlers University. So it makes sense, but Jesus, For a beginner, for a very, very, very beginner, these quizzes are definitely necessary because it goes over basic terminology such as like an index.
He's not getting in trouble for leaking the fucking content because it's like not immediately
or a
attacking.
stock, or like what the pattern day trading rule is. Those are very good things to know, but going over them is so boring in the very beginning. So after my extremely studious day yesterday, I'm gonna get into something called options signals. If you guys don't know what options signals are, basically Andrew Tate has his guys, and these guys make trades every single day, and every single time they make a trade, they put it in a chat. So realistically, if I just follow whatever these guys do, I should be making big Bugatti money. So I guess we'll just wait for the next signal, and I'll see you guys whenever that happens. All right, day 2 has been a success. We've been given 3 different plays. So those 3 plays are gonna make me $1 million overnight, and we'll be buying a Bugatti by tomorrow morning. We've got a triple Q $274 put, an AMD $75 put, and an Exxon Mobil $94 call, which is kind of surprising that we're buying a call in this market, but hey, they know what they're doing. To be honest, I don't think that the professor closes same day trades, so I'm probably going to see you guys tomorrow.
This is awesome, dude. The course is to get you to do day trading. You're so fucked. This is so incredibly fucked. This dude is also shilling, it seems like. Unless this dude spends the last 2 minutes of this video just absolutely cum-stirring how fucking silly this entire process is. This is just a promo for the Discord for other suckers who are stupid enough to literally think like, oh yeah, I'll just do some day trading on this like random fucking Discord. You are guaranteed to fucking lose money in this circumstance.
As Andrew Tate's course made me money, we'll find out tomorrow morning. As of right now, it don't look too good. As of right now, we're currently sitting on a $31 loss on the triple Q play, a $21 gain on the AMD play, and a $114 loss on the Exxon Mobil play. So tomorrow I will see you guys for the results of these trades. As Andrew Tate once said, goodbye. I'm sure he said that at one point in time, right? See you tomorrow. I got a new guitar. Welcome to day 3. The professor decided it was a good idea to give us a call play, which I don't even understand, to be honest, because we are in a clear bear market. So that ended up losing 88% overnight. So we took a $340 loss. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I cheated just a little bit. But aside from what the professor said, I happened to be opening some new positions on AMD, and I happen to possibly be up like 45% from those.
So he's just saying, this is just him this flex. He's saying that like he went into the Wall Street Bets Discord basically and made some fucking bad trades at the direction, and then is now saying but made some good trades on his own outside of the direction of the Discord. This entire video fucking sucks. What the fuck?
I'm thinking I should start my own option signals because, man, I'm not gonna lie, you couldn't have been any more wrong about those calls. I mean, I could see it from a mile away. Like, as soon as he said to buy calls in this market, I was like, this is going to return red tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. But hey, he's the professor. I just followed along with what he did.
Okay, this video kind of sucks.
Final verdict. If you take this course, I am a firm believer that over time you will lose all of your money. Here's the reasoning. The professor tends to be right on some occasions. However, the losses seem to be much, much larger than the gains. So if you just follow everything he does, you will end up losing money over time.
Okay, you literally should not fucking day trade regardless. Oh my god, dude. Oh god, we are living in such fucking horrid times, dude. Oh my lord.